Welcome students once again in our channel Physics Nivera. In this one we are going to know about now the gravitational potential energy and gravitational potential. See, this part is very important as per the knowledge it is concerned, because it is a basic concept regarding the further subtopics that we are going to take. So keenly observe this one. In this one we are going to see the diagram first. Say this one is the earth and it is having some sort of radius r, and one body which is at a distance infinite. Infinite means no limit. Where exactly it is situated, we don't know. It is too large distance, we say, and seems to be considering the same. If the body is at infinite and there is a earth which attracting or external force it is applied on that body, so that it will come from infinity within the given gravitational field. We know that it has a sphere of influence. Let us consider this is the sphere of influence around that one, in which the gravitational force acts. But here it is beyond that one, it is at infinite distance. So if this body, the external force is applied to bring that body at this position at a distance r, from the surface of the earth, means body coming from the infinite distance to at a distance r. So how to define initially the gravitational potential energy? It is work done. Actually, it is a work done by an external force to bring any body from infinity to a given point inside the gravitational field against the gravitational force of other objects, and that is known as the gravitational potential energy. Once again, if this is the body, work done by external force on the body so as to bring it at a distance r, against the other's gravitational field inside the gravitational field, is known as a gravitational potential energy. Once again, in simple way, we are going to once again repeat that one. Work done, external work has been done by the external force so as to bring the body at infinity to a given point inside the gravitational field against the gravitational force. This is known as a gravitational potential energy. So we know that gravitational potential energy, that is gravitational potential energy, GPE, it is equal to mgh. This is the basic formula for the gravitational potential energy. Everywhere we are going to utilize that. M is the mass, g is the acceleration due to gravity, and h is the height from the surface. Now, I need to consider certain rules. First rule, on surface, GPE, that is gravitational potential energy, is equal to 0. Why? Because if the body is here on the surface, that time I need to consider the height is equal to 0, because always we are need to measure the height from the surface of the earth. If I am on the earth and this is your pen, now this is the surface and I am holding this one, so I require some sort of work to lift it. So that is nothing but a potential energy. So it is a gravitational potential energy which is acting on that one. If it is left, it will fall. Okay, so seems to be considering h is equal to 0. Height on the surface of the earth is equal to 0, and that's why if height is 0, 0 multiplied by any quantity, 0. Second, if This is the radius of the earth. If this is the radius of the earth, if the distance is less than, if the distance is less than the radius of the earth, or height is less than the radius of the earth, that time a gravitational potential, if height is less than the radius of the earth, if height is less than the radius of the earth, that time gravitational potential energy formula that we are going to utilize, or it is applicable, that is only mgh. mgh. Now the third case. Here, if height is greater than r, if it is greater than the radius of the earth, that time gravitational potential energy is not equal to mgh. It is not equal to mgh. Then which formula it is utilized, that we are going to derive. So beyond that one, we know that this is the imaginary sphere which is drawn. Beyond that one, there is no gravitational field, it is acting on the body. If the body is at infinite, unlimited distance, that time if body is at infinite distance, beyond the limit distance, we don't know the distance, large distance, that time it is beyond the gravitational influence. So here g value is equal to 0. If one of the factor it is equal to 0, that time gravitational potential energy is equal to 0. These are the certain rules. Now we need to calculate at an infinity, if the body is there, then what should be the formula for that one, that we need to derive. So I need to derive, once again come towards the definition. It is a work done by the external force, work done by the external force on the body, so as to bring from infinity to a given point inside the gravitational field against the gravitational force of other bodies, is known as a gravitational potential energy. So we need to derive that. We know the basic formula, that work done is equal to force into displacement, and we know that it is not directly come here. Means one more condition we are going to apply. Here the condition is this one: when the body, when the external force is applied, it comes to this point. Let us consider this point is a point. From infinity to that a point inside the gravitational field, but it will never directly come just like this. It will come slowly. Means its kinetic energy is constant, so as to reach at a point A. That time we say that it goes by a small displacements, and that small displacements are, let us consider this is a dr, this is a dr, small displacement, it will take place within a given time. So this is the small displacements. Okay, and it goes from infinity to r distance. Now from the surface this distance is infinity, this distance is r. Here the force into displacement in such a small displacement comes to the a point. Once again, force applied, work done on a body, work done by the body. When the external force it is applied on the body, it it will bring from infinity to a given point inside the gravitational field is known as a gravitational potential energy. So work done is equal to force into displacement. In that small displacement, it will reaches to a point A. So within the limits it will reach, it will having the limit from infinity to R. So we have to integrate all these. So integration from infinity to R, F into dr, F into dr. And we know that already Newton has given the formula to get that F, that is force of attraction. And after substituting that from within the limit infinity to R, means it comes from infinity distance to R, the R distance. So infinity to R, G, M, M. What is this M? M is the capital M is the mass of the earth. Small m is the mass of the body. Then I am going to write this as a distance, that is at a distance R, that is R square. Okay. If the distance is a capital R, we are need to cancel here, and I am going to consider from the center the distance is R. So here it is into dr. Now we are going to write here once again, work done is equal to force into displacement, but within the limit when the external force is applied, external work done when the external force is applied on the body from infinity to R. Okay, that work done we need to calculate. So work done is equal to, here it is, I am going to write integration from infinity to R, Gmm upon R, or this R I am going to write in numerator. Instead of this one, I am going to write this in a numerator. This Gmm into R raised to power minus 2. If it is taken in numerator, which is in a denominator, it is raised to power negative into dr. Now after getting this equation, that is integration within the limit infinity to R, Gmm into R raised to power minus 2 into dr. Now how to integrate this? It is totally new to us. So here it is the general formula to obtain the integration. Here it is. Here let us suppose we have the integration. This general formula you will have to remember so that every integration you can solve. So here it is, x raised to power n into dx is equal to x raised to power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus constant of integration. Nothing I had done, just x raised to power n added by 1, same quantity we are going to divide n plus 1. Similarly, we are going to do this for the work done formula. So we have this equation, that is work done. We are going to utilize this general formula in this one. Here integration within the limit infinity to R. But if I want to integrate directly, no need to write the integration mark. Here it is. Inside the square bracket, I am going to write this. Here it is Gmm into R raised to power minus 2, means it is n, plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1 plus constant of integration, that is discarded. As per our requirement, we can take this constant of integration, or we are going to discard. What about this infinity to R? Here I am going to write as it is, that is infinity to R. So infinity to R. This is the upper limit, this is the lower limit. While solving this, we are about to get the general equation first, that is W, or work done, is equal to within the bracket. Here it is -2 plus 1 minus 1. Minus 1 I can take here, minus 1 means it is minus G M M upon, what about this? Sir, this is 10 raised to power minus 1. Okay. Here within the limit infinity to R, that I can write this equation as square bracket minus G M M upon R within the limit infinity to R. And after solving the infinity, always we need to substitute 1, that is upper limit R is equal to R minus R is equal to infinity. Substituting. After substituting, see limit, upper limit, substitution of upper limit minus substitution of lower limit. So this equation it is minus GMM upon R when R is equal to R, upper limit minus lower limit, that is minus GMM upon R when R is equal to infinity. But this term, when I am going to substitute R is equal to infinity, that time 1 upon infinity is equal to 0. So the further equation, that is, here only the factor which is remain, because this minus this, but total this quantity is equal to 0. So it is minus GMM upon R. This is the final equation after substituting this R is equal to R. But this work done is get converted into energy. So this is nothing but a gravitational potential energy which is given by here G M M, but it is negative upon R. And this is the final equation to obtain the gravitational potential energy. Now the gravitational potential, only gravitational potential. Gravitational potential. After getting the gravitational potential energy, see, the kinetic energy remain constant to reach from infinity to a given point R from the center of the earth. So, work done. Now here gravitational potential, only gravitational potential. So, work done on a unit mass. Work done on a unit mass to bring from a infinity to a given point inside the gravitational field against the gravitational force is known as gravitational potential. But one word is there, work done per unit mass. Work done per unit mass, and already we got the formula for the work done. Work done is equal to Gm, that is minus GMM upon R. So here it is a formula that work done per unit mass is equal to minus Gm upon R. Means this is nothing but your gravitational potential. Gravitational potential is equal to minus Gm upon R. But this negative sign indicates against the gravitational force of others, means bringing a unit mass from infinity to a given point inside the gravitational field against the gravitational force. That's why negative sign is here. And this is your gravitational potential. And what about the gravitational potential energy? Here it is minus GMM upon R. We'll have to remember both the formulae, because everyone asked, sir, where from it came this equation? Here it is the equation for you. This is the concept regarding the potential energy and gravitational potential. Once again, the highlight. Work done by the external force to bring a body of mass small m from a infinity to a given point inside the gravitational field against the gravitational force is known as a gravitational potential energy. We had derived that equation. We got the equation that is minus gmm upon r. But here it goes within a small displacement, not completely from here to here. So small displacement we need to integrate. So that integration it is shown, and here it is the formula for you. This is the basic concept to got that formula for the gravitational potential energy, and then later on gravitational potential. Gravitational potential is a work done to bring a unit mass from infinity to a given point inside the gravitational field against the gravitational force is known as a gravitational potential. Here, work done per unit mass is nothing but your gravitational potential. Already we know the work done. Here it is going to divide, and hence this is nothing but your gravitational potential, which is having the formula once again minus gm upon r. This negative sign indicates it is against the gravitational force. So that's why this is your gravitational potential energy and gravitational potential. Thank you.